Hello again, YouTube, and welcome back to Sakura Succubus 8. My name is MS-Punk1, and last video after the ball and everyone had gone back to their own rooms, we were just about to fall asleep ourselves, and when Marina came by and wanted to talk with us for a bit. And as we did that, after a while, Ayu came by and crushed the place more or less because she thought or had a feeling that we were talking bad about her. But after I managed to calm her down and everything, I think that wouldn't surprise me if when we go forward here. Maybe have a nice time with Ayu, because it sounded like the end of the last video that Marina managed to make Ayu and confess so that maybe she wanted a nice time with us, or so, or Marina made Ayu agree to say, yeah, she's a succubus, what does a succubi do? So, let's see if I'm right. Later that night. I'm guessing this is afterwards, or either it's afterwards, or I was completely wrong, but well, hard to say when it's yeah, censored version and everything. But anyway, looks nice anyway. Yeah, she dreams about cosmos. Does that mean that? And it seems to be a kind of good dream too. So I guess she actually likes cosmos. I wonder what she's dreaming about. I smile to myself, amused as Ayu clings to me. Her arms are wound around my waist in a positive manner, and her legs are entwined beneath her sheets. Her chest, meanwhile, is pushed up against my arm in a rather appealing manner. She feels good lying against me. The things she muttering in her sleep are baffling. I have absolutely no idea what she's talking about, but maybe that's for the best. I'm not sure if I want to know why she's dreaming about frogs, or green body paint, or poggers, whatever that is. Yeah, whatever that is. Ayu isn't the only person sharing my bed either. Marina is lying on my other side, her chest pressed against my arm. Marina's long white hair tumbles across the pillows, the mattress, and her gentle exhalations goes against my neck. I guess a breath. Marina, like Ayu, isn't mumbling incoherent nonsense in her sleep. It's being a lot more dignified. It suits Marina to a T. Lying in bed with these two beauties is pretty suiting. They're both good girls. Though Marina is more of a woman than a girl. She's a few years older than I am. Probably a lot, many years older, to be precise or frank or whatever. Nevertheless, no matter what they are both kind and considerate in their own ways. And I'm glad to know both of them. We're both concerned about Alice. And if we keep looking out for her, I'm sure she'll be alright. I got she's not with a couple of wonderful older sisters like this. It's with this thought in mind that my consciousness at last begins to slip away. A yawn forces its way from my own parted lips. And I fall fast asleep. So much for those to have in their own rooms. The following morning. A cheerfully smiling Cosmos is walking down the street, her arms linked behind her head. Looks more like they are to her side, more or less, but sure. It seems checked out of a hotel, and now my retune minus I guess I can't pronounce that anyway. Minus you, who had to return to the Succubus realm earlier to take care of some business, are walking back home. Though in Alice's case, I suppose her home would be my apartment, since that's where she's been crashing for the last few days. Alice has been pretty quiet ever since we checked out of the hotel. She's been walking by my side, her arm wound through mine possessively. Cosmos meanwhile is striding on the head, while Marina and Ayu hang back. Ayu frowns. Hey, it's the Marina who talks. I was thinking for a second, wait, who was it Marina? Of course, they think her fans would think that, since she probably is the outfit that shows the most. What? I thought that was the thing that showed the most, since that was the one she picked, but I guess she actually fought for a change. Arena size. Don't drag me into peace. And both are true. But play some time. Well, it does show off a lot of skin. It's not the sort of outfit I associate with a fancy event like this. It's charming, but okay, I thought they meant just now as on the streets. That's why I took that option. But Cosmos maybe apparently meant during the event. Ayu rolls her eyes. Don't give her ideas now. Cosmos gives Alice a Yao 3 wave. Alice looks between the two OGs, original members of my Succubus harem. Her eyes wide with gratitude. Yeah, it is the original one, since in the first game it was only Cosmos, Ayu and Marina. So those three are the original. He sniffles again. When does she cry so much? And says with a tremulous smile. Doesn't she? What a shock. Not. The following evening. I guess that is Alice. Huh? I was relaxing in my bedroom, watching a show on my ancient TV set when a loud sound jolts me out of my lazy reverie. Sorry. I lift my head, alerted by the cacophony, and soon come face to face with Alice. Alice is standing in the threshold of my bedroom, her chest rising and falling as though she's only just run a marathon. Her cheeks are uncommonly flushed, and her features are twisted into a look of a great insurmountable woe. Did something happen since we parted ways outside the hotel yesterday morning? I don't recall anything momentous occurring, but maybe I'm out of the loop. I was working for most of the day. I only just got back about an hour ago. Wait, okay, so I guess Alice don't live at our place right now then. sounds like. Was hoping to relax and unwind in front of my TV with some snacks, but I guess Alice has other ideas. Is something wrong? Or instant noodles, all Alice eats. So, what kind of sad? Alice thrust a newspaper which she was clutching into my hands. I accept it from her and smooth it out. I look at the front page, my brow furrowed, and then... A single syllable falls from my lips. This syllable doesn't communicate very much, but given the nature of a story that's running on the front page, I think it's appropriate. There, in full color, is a large photo of Alice lying on the ground on top of Cosmos. A skirt pulled up around her hips, and her eyes full of startled tears. The headline that's running alongside this piece, meanwhile, states in a bold typeface: Disaster at Wakatsuki Marina's latest charity event. Clumsy guest makes a scene and causes chaos. As far as headlines go, I'm sure it shows eye-catching. I'm not sure if it's wholly accurate though. Alice might have caused a bit of stir at Marina's ball, but I don't think she caused any chaos. Alice's mishap resulted in a few raised eyebrows, sure, and a whole bunch of whispers, but the event didn't grind to a halt after that. Well, that's media, or rather say journalists for you. They take an ant and turn it into an elephant in order to make a story and money. You helped Alice to her feet, then took her to the restrooms to wipe her down. Chaos is a bit of an overstatement. But this does make for an attention-grabbing headline. That seemed kinda like overkill, yeah. Maybe it was a slow news day. Yeah. Again, both is kinda true, but let's be nice to her. I'm sure it won't be that bad. Not everybody reads the papers nowadays. And you're wearing a lot of makeup in that photo. Even people who have seen it might not be able to recognize you. It isn't long after this dramatic declaration that Alice leaves my apartment after collecting her belongings. I try to talk her around, but she doesn't listen to me. She seems distraught, so upset my words can't get through to her. She's past her point of rationality. I can't help but worry about Alice, and my worries increases as days goes by. A full week eventually passes, but I still don't see any sign of Alice. It's like she's disappeared into the thin air. Where did she go? What is she doing? I'm busy pondering this when a swirling portal opens up in my bedroom. One evening, about an hour after I returned home from work, and out steps Yue, tied in, this time in her Succubus outfit. She must have dropped in from the Succubus realm. That would explain her dramatic entrance alongside her outfit. Yue bites her lower lips anxiously. Is this about Alice? It was kinda obvious again. Alice was in a pretty bad way the last time I saw her. She showed me this newspaper. I retrieved a newspaper Alice threw at me 1 week prior and handed it over to Yue. And then she ran out on me. She was pretty upset about this article. Not that I can really blame her. Must have been embarrassing having her face splashed on the front page like this. Alice's reaction to this news story was so pronounced. In fact, it was almost enough to make me reconsider the morality of my own job. As a photographer for this news magazine myself, which runs a lot of stories on celeb scandals. I also contributed to these sorts of stories. Wonder if that make me a bad person. Both yes and no, I would say. It might be hypocritical therefore of me to say this, but I'm worried about Alice. She hasn't shown up here since then. I don't know where she is, do you, Yue? I suspected as much ever since Alice vanished, but it's nice having it confirmed. That allays some of my concerns at least. I'm glad to know she's alright, but what has she been doing in the Succubus realm? That does sound pretty. That does sound pretty worrisome, yeah. Alice has always been pretty nervy, but the shock of having that newspaper article printed about her must have turned her into a full-blown shutting. Well, this isn't good. New extends a hand to me, the palm raised upwards, and says, I think that will be it for this video actually, so hope you liked it, and if you did, so leave a like to it as usual, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!